want to congratulate Oklahoma. I thought they were really special tonight, extremely tough. Um, played with a real edge. I thought Coach had her team ready to play, and obviously we weren't. So it doesn't need to go any further than right here. The buck stops here. I obviously didn't have my team ready to go tonight, and I can't remember. I actually can. The last time I've given up 90 points in a regular season game was that first team I had at Mississippi State in 12-13. Um, we got beat a lot that year with the team that we inherited, and I don't think I've given up 91. But when you don't play very hard, which we didn't play very hard tonight, that's what happens against a good offensive team. And so again, there's really not a lot to talk about. I didn't have the girls ready to play, and Oklahoma was really, really good tonight. So um, we'll get to work tomorrow and get after it.
Questions, please raise your hands so we can get the microphones to you. We'll start with Dan.
Shea, as someone who was on her a lot tonight, what kind of problems did Nevaeh kind of present to your team defensively?
Yeah, she's really good at running her team. She's super quick and explosive. So when she beats you off the bounce, it makes us go into rotation, and then they have really good shooters. So she's a really good facilitator. She runs that team really well. She's kind of their motor. So she definitely caused some problems for us.
For the players, Shea and Madison, just how tough was it out there just to defend everybody out there for Oklahoma, and just how tough of a loss is this for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, every loss is a tough loss. I think for us personally, you just don't ever want to get, outworked or out-hustled. We need to be tougher. And Oklahoma came up with, almost all the 50-50 balls, which is something that, we need to pride ourselves on. We have to come up with those balls if you want to win games like that, and they were just playing really hard. So, yeah, it was tough, but we just needed to be better, really.
Shay, you mentioned better. You guys are usually much better on defense. What were they able to do to score so many points as far as executing?
Yeah, I think they tried to beat us off the bounce and then get us in rotation and find shooters. They have really skilled players, and they made a lot of shots, and they made plays, and we didn't. Yeah, I think that was probably
You'd have to play a lot harder than we played tonight to defend like you're supposed to. We didn't play very hard. I think that was evident to everybody in the arena, and I want to thank our fans. I thought they were really special tonight. I thought they tried, man. They tried to will us and cheer a lot harder than we played for them. And but the bottom line, at the end of the day, y'all, we didn't play very hard, and that's on me. So, but there wasn't any one pass being denied. Not a lot of ball pressure anywhere. When we did have ball pressure, we were in the wrong spot on the floor. We helped off ball side corner. So really undisciplined tonight defensively. Helped off the wrong people on the wrong side of the floor, and it was veterans doing it. And so, again, I've obviously not done a good job coaching them and teaching them. And so, we were really undisciplined tonight. But, again, that's kind of how things have been. We hadn't had great practices this week. Shoot-around was really bad today. And, the game's real fair. Y'all have heard me say this before. The game is really fair. You get in and out of it what you put into it. We didn't put very much into it tonight. I thought our crowd really did. And again, you're going to have to play a lot harder than that. 91 points, y'all. We gave up 28, 26, and 20 in three quarters tonight. So, got to have to play a lot harder than we played tonight. So, I'll get that fixed.
Madison, a career high 29, but not the win. How would you assess your performance tonight?
Horrible. 29, yeah, that's cool. Defense-wise, I wasn't present. And as a point guard, I'm supposed to be the motor of this team, and on defense, I wasn't. So, 29 points is cool and all, but defense wins game. Offense, it's just cool out there. It's a little show. But defense, it was bad, and that's all I'm really focused on right now.
Madison, on that last possession where it's 85-84 and then Lexi hits that three to make it 88-84, what did you see on the floor on defense?
What did I see on the floor on defense?
Yeah.
What's been happening all game, miscommunication, us helping at the wrong time, us not being aware of shooters, where they are. It happened the whole game, and at that moment right there, it was crucial to get a stop, and she hit another three.
Vic, you coach in a beehive, so there's not a lot of time to do a deep dive into what happened. So how do you, with these short turnarounds, fix what's happening on defense?
Well, again, Cedric, for me, I watched it all night. It's a matter of playing hard. Like, I didn't think we played hard tonight. It was really disheartening for me as the coach. I don't have teams that don't play hard, and this team didn't play hard tonight. We didn't. I just didn't do a very good job preparing them. Obviously, we misguarded personnel. We helped off the wrong people from the wrong place. So again, I'm obviously not doing a very good job coaching this group, and so I've got to be better. And we'll get back after it tomorrow morning, and we'll address it really quick.
Shay, as a senior on this team, what responsibilities do you take to kind of rally the troops, and what have you learned from perhaps some previous losses and how y'all were able to rebound from those?
Yeah, I mean, most important stat is getting the win. So I think not doing that, like, tonight, we just have to watch the film. Like, it's not going to be pretty, but you got to do it, and we have to learn from it because we do have a quick turnaround, so you can't really, like, be all poor me. Like, you just got to bounce back and put your head down and go to work. I'm definitely going to try to relay that to the team because we're just better than that, and we know we can play hard, and we shouldn't have coaching our heart the whole game. Like he says, like, he should be coaching the X's and O's, and tonight he had to coach our effort, which is on us, because that's something we can control no matter if our shots are falling or not. Like, you're able to control your energy and your effort, so that should be 100% all the time. So I think just we need to get everyone on that page, and yeah, that'll start tomorrow in practice. So.
Madison, your first Red River, can you just talk about what it's like? Did this one feel different, the energy, just everything like that?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't bring it, but our fans did, like Coach said. Fans are there from the get-go. Yeah, there's not too much to say about that.
For the players, I saw there at the end of the game, or close to the end, Rory come up to you guys after Coach talked to you guys. What did Rory tell you guys there at the end?
Basically, we need to get out of our feelings and kind of just lock in and dig in for the rest of the game. Obviously, all of us look to her a lot, and so she's just trying to share what she can with us during the game still. But yeah, she was just trying to, everyone needed to chill out a little bit and let go and lock in. So that's what she was telling us, basically.
And we forced 9 turnovers tonight. That's a season low, and we might as well have not even been out there on that end. You're not playing very hard forcing 9 turnovers, and that's a great indicator right there, y'all. To me, that's a great indicator, and you can try to tell them, but I think right now that this may be it, y'all. Like, this may be the group that we have. In all reality, this may be where we are right now with this group. Because what you saw tonight, that may be where they're at right now. They've done a lot to this point, but that effort and energy tonight, and like I said, I've been doing this a long time. There's no excuse to go out there and play in front of your home fans and give that energy and effort. And when it happens, you don't need to blame anybody. You need to blame the coach. Obviously didn't have them ready. Obviously our preparation wasn't the right preparation. And, like she said, I was coaching her hard a lot tonight. And but I'll always do that. I'll continue to do that. But, I mean, they've done a lot to this point, y'all. Hey, maybe they may be, it may be all they got. I don't know. I think we're gonna find out. But I'm not, one thing that won't happen, we're gonna be back on the court in the morning, early, and I'm gonna be back coaching. So, we'll get it addressed, I'll promise you that. Fixed, I don't know. But addressed, absolutely.
Coach, you talked about turning this around just now, and even in a game where y'all fell short, y'all still had a chance at the end. And you mentioned how the crowd really came out tonight. In an environment where the crowd really comes out and your team is still playing well despite falling short, what is that extra push or adjustment you need to do to win those very close games in where the crowd is present? What's that extra push?
Yeah, well, we didn't play well. So we didn't play well tonight. So it, we gave up 91 points. Like, that's absurd. Like, I don't even have an answer for that. Like, 91 points. Like, I don't even have when I watch the film, I don't have to watch and see what they're running. I can just watch and see our energy and our effort. No denial, no ball pressure, turning our back to the ball when we talked to them about it for 3 days. That team is just like a football quarterback. When they see the back of your jersey, they are going to throw the ball to your person. It drives me crazy I'm not a football coach, but it drives me crazy why those DBs never turn around and find the ball. I mean, I lose my mind. I'm not a football coach. But they don't, do they? They don't. And when you run into a guy that can drop them, you end up getting burned. And I told them for 3 days, when you turn your back on the ball, they're going to throw it to your person because that's how they've been coached. I've watched enough film on them. So we didn't play well. We played terrible. We played with no juice, no energy, and no fight. We happened to, with 5 minutes to go, decide to try to play a little bit better. Well, that's too late. That's just too late. That doesn't do anything for me except show me that you just didn't want to do it the first 35. So that's not acceptable. I don't care where I'm coaching. I don't care if I'm at Timbuktu. You ain't going to play for me like that. That is not acceptable. And it damn sure ain't acceptable at Texas. So we'll watch the film. The film won't lie. And we'll address it. And we'll address it first thing in the morning when the sun's coming up.